Good morning, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for Tuesday, August 9th, 2016, around 7:10 in the morning in Billerica, Massachusetts. It's a very, very nice and sunny day out, low humidity, going to be in the 80s, and it's going to be the last day of low humidity for the next 5 days as summer returns with heat and humidity and maybe a chance of thunder showers. Some news to report: the United States men's basketball team beat Venezuela by the score of 113-69 last night at the Olympics. Venezuela kept the game close in the first two quarters, but the USA team just breezed right through them. The Staten Island Yankees beat the Lowell Spinners by a score of 4-1. Giants shortstop Brandon Crawford got 7 hits last night against Miami Marlins, including the game winner. Brandon's the first Major League Baseball player to get 7 hits in a game in 41 years. It's Happy National Book Lovers Day. I love to read books. And prayers to former American Idol contestant Jags, who is battling thyroid cancer. So prayers to her. And that's about it on the news. My first video blog subject today is the continuation of the top 100 greatest baseball players of all time. I'm now at number 30 through number 21, and here they are. Number 30 on this list of the greatest Major League Baseball players of all time: Albert Pujols, who's had a great career with the Cardinals and the Angels, member of the 500 Home Run Club, driven over 1,500 RBIs, won a few batting titles, and he's going into the Hall of Fame when he retires. Number 29 on this list of the greatest Major League Baseball players of all time: Joe Morgan, second baseman who spent the majority of his career with the Cincinnati Reds. Back-to-back MVP awards, was a great base stealer, first ballot Hall of Fame in 1990. Number 28 on this list of the greatest Major League Baseball players of all time: Ozzie Smith. Ozzie Smith was probably one of the greatest defensive shortstops ever, and probably one of the greatest defensive players in baseball history. He made some amazing plays. He was not a great hitter, but he hit one of the most famous home runs in Major League history back in 1985, Game 5 of the 1985 National League Championship Series, a home run when he was not a home run hitter. He only hit 20 career home runs, but that was one of the most famous ones. And Jack Buck, the St. Louis Cardinals announcer, says, "Go crazy, go crazy, go crazy." The Cardinals won 5-4 by the home run by the Wizard. Number 27 on this list of the greatest Major League Baseball players of all time: Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter played his entire 20-year career with the New York Yankees, a shortstop. He was a consistent player. He with hits, and he had great power. Multiple times he was an all-star. He was runner-up 2006 most valuable player. He should have won an MVP. And retired after the 2014 season. Number 2 is retired by the Yankees, and he's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer in 2020. Number 26 on this list of the greatest Major League Baseball players of all time: Lou Brock. Lou Brock was a outfielder for the St. Louis Cardinals and Chicago Cubs, a great base stealer. He stole the most bases in Major League history until Rickey Henderson took his place. He retired at the end of the 1979 season, first ballot Hall of Fame in 1985. Number 20 is hanging from the rafters at Busch Stadium. Number 25 on this list of the greatest Major League Baseball players of all time: Rogers Hornsby. Rogers Hornsby was a second baseman, played in the 20s and 30s. He was a he was a great hitter. He hit 400 a couple of times. He hit a lot of home runs. He retired, became a Hall of Famer, was one of the best hitters of his era. Number 24 on this list of the greatest Major League Baseball players of all time, Eddie Collins. Eddie Collins was a hit machine, played in the turn of the century, 20th century, teens and 20s, played for the White Sox and the A's. He accumulated over 3,000 hits. After he retired, he became the general manager of the Boston Red Sox. Number 23 on this list of the greatest Major League Baseball players of all time, Ernie Banks, shortstop and first baseman of the Chicago Cubs, had an 18-year career, member of baseball's 500 home run club, won a couple of MVPs. He never made the World Series because the Chicago Cubs were not a great team during his era. First ballot Hall of Famer in 1977. Number 14 hanging from the rafters at Wrigley Field. His famous quote, "Fresh air, sunshine, let's play too." Number 22 on this list of the greatest Major League Baseball players of all time, Rickey Henderson. Rickey Henderson played 25 years in the big leagues, mainly with the A's, plus he played for the Yankees, the Blue Jays, the Padres, the Angels, the Dodgers, the Mariners, the Mets, and the Red Sox. He had over 3,000 hits. He stole the most stolen bases of all time, 1,406. He was the 1990 most valuable player in the American League. He hit the most leadoff home runs in any Major League Baseball player of all time. He had power, he had speed, he had everything. First ballot Hall of Famer in 2009. And number 21 on this list, to end it right now and then, is Ken Griffey Jr., who had a 22-year career playing for the Mariners, the Reds, and the White Sox. He hit well over 600 home runs, consistent home run hitter, great fielder, could hit for average, probably the best baseball player in the 1990s. He was known for wearing his cap backwards, and he retired at the middle of 2010 season. First ballot Hall of Famer in 2016. Number 24 is retired by the Seattle Mariners. And in fact, 24 won't be won by any player in the Seattle Mariners farm system because it's been retired across the board. He's awesome. He's the kid. And that's about it on that. Tomorrow we'll go from number 20 to number 11. And Thursday will be number 10 through number 1. And then a new list. It will be the top 100 greatest pitchers of all time in Major League Baseball. 2 more video blogs coming for you today. One will be about the former reality television show Real People, which ran on NBC for about 6 years, from 1979 through 1984. It was probably the biggest hit in NBC during the early 80s because NBC was a struggling network back in that time period. And the third and final video blog of the night is about former Major League Baseball player and Hall of Famer Robin Yount. And keep calm, everybody. I'm Julie Bungay. Molly Roseblood of WCCOX, Nice Legs. Elizabeth Otto, so stunning. She's the best. Amy Squeezy is awesome. Awesome Amy. Linda Church is such a cool girl. She's got nice legs and probably the best TV weather lady in New York City. And Bobby Gibbs of ABC 11 has that sweet Southern accent. And she's got nice legs as well. See you later.